My name is Anxiety G, and welcome back to my channel. As you can see on my screen, it is Nanami from Jujutsu Kaisen. Uh, so let me explain. I was supposed to play like a murder mystery horror game. One was called Apple Bag, and another one, it was like Debo something. I wasn't able to download them for some reason. Like, it would not download. So I really want to record today because it's been a long time since I recorded. I played the Ghettos um, version of this game like a year ago, I believe, and I really liked it. So I was like, why not play Nanami's version? About the full version, full blessing. We're gonna be seeing everything. At least I am. Y'all know how you two get. They real strict around here. But enough of my yapping.
Thank God.
And let's start it. Well, I'm like nervous. Editing Anxiety here. I just wanted to let all my JJK watchers know that there are like actual spoilers from the anime in this game. So if you don't want to be spoiled of anything, don't watch it. Don't watch this. Or you can still watch it, but like you can just forget that you see any spoilers. I think you should do that. I think that's like the best option you can have right there. Do that. Yeah. Yes. Nanami's POV. A voice in the dark. There is a land of the living and a land of the dead. And the bridge is love, the only survival, the only meaning, the end. Did you enjoy this one? I hope so. Then silence. He dreads the moment the voice leaves him. It always feels colder, lonelier without it. But another sound rises in its place, soft and rhythmic, steady like a heartbeat. Light flickers at the edge of his vision. Something warm brushes his cheek. He feels it, really feels it. His eyes shift beneath heavy lids. Y'all, I promise I can read. I promise I can read. Every blink and struggle. His body doesn't want to wake, but the sound, whatever it is, draws him towards it. With effort, Nanami opened his eyes. Pretty. The world is blurred, half in shadow. His left eye, bandaged. His fingers graze rough fabric over it, and something deep in his chest twists. That's why. The room is unfamiliar. A table holds medical tools arranged with quiet precision, and in a corner, a small stack of books wait, quiet and undisturbed. There it is again, that sound. He doesn't want to believe it, but he knows it. I thought it said shitting for a second. Sitting up feels like dragging himself out the water. His limbs are heavy, his breath shallow. Each movement aches, but still he rises. Slowly, stubbornly, he pushes to his feet. He stumbles. Pain bites deep into his side, but he doesn't stop. He reaches the door, fingers fumbling with the handle, and opens it. The breeze hits him like a memory, warm, salted, alive. This feels real. Am I dead? Barefoot, he steps outside. Still. Ooh, he looks good. The soil is coarse beneath him, the scent of the sea filling his lungs. Sunlight filters through thick tropical leaves, and just beyond, the shimmer of waves. He walks forward with slow and uneven steps, the world around him too vivid to be a dream. Am I dead? The thought comes again, quieter, less certain. His memory is a blur of fire and screaming. Shibuya, the battle, then nothing. The waves touch his feet. He closes his eyes. No, I'm alive. Nanami! He turns at the sound of his name. Heart jarring in his chest. She sting.
Oh yeah, I'm not one for sunshine. I'm not
What?
one. I'm not much for sunshine.
You're not much for reading. You laugh nervously and catch him smirking at you in the.
She's standing there, panting, face streaked with sweat and something like disbelief. Relief softens her eyes, but panic clings to them still. The creator of this game? Yeah. You're awake. You step forward him, pressing your hands together to still their shaking. He's standing, breathing. Here, everything is okay now. I knew you were getting better, but I didn't expect you to just wake up and leave like that. A nervous laugh slips out, too quick. His eyes don't leave you, watching beneath the bright, unrelenting sun. The longer he stares, the tighter your stomach knots. Does he remember me? After everything he's been through, memory loss would be a cruel twist. How do you feel? He opens his mouth, but the words catch. He swallows, tries again, and then your name, spoken hoarse and raw, but real. Every fiber in your body reacts. Yes? What happened? Where are we? You're not expecting questions. I'll tell you everything, but first, let's get you inside. That noise I did actually hurt my throat. Hold on. I'll tell you everything, but first, let's get you inside. The sun is too strong. His legs falter beneath him. He drops to one knee. You rush for Nanami. You slip your arm beneath his and steady him. Get him up! Get my man up and get him inside. He don't need to be outside right now. Come on, I've got you. 2 months ago, October 31st, Shibuya. Even before they brought Ino in, you knew something was wrong. There had been a pressure in the air all day, a weight in your chest you couldn't shake, the kind that whispered someone's life was about to change, maybe end. You stood in a makeshift infirmary beside Shoko, hands stained with blood and antiseptic, trying to stay focused, but your thoughts had already drifted too far, past the white sheets, the stretchers, and the flickering overhead lights. To him, Nanami. Where was he? Was he safe? The sound of wings pulled your attention back. Megumi stepped into the room, his wolf Shikigami carrying someone across his back. It was Ino, unconscious. His face was pale, his body limp, chest rising in shallow, uneven breath. Gojo Sensei has been sealed. My other man. Fuck! You froze. The gauze in your hand crumpled under your tightening grip as Megumi lured Ino to one of the stretchers, calling out to Shoko. But his voice felt far away, drowned beneath the sudden, deafening rush of your heartbeat. If Gojo Satoru was sealed, where's Nanami? Probably inside the barrier. We split up. No. Oh, this was after his fight, Megumi's fight with Toji. Your mind spiraled. You remembered a dream Nanami told you about, the quiet life he hoped for. What if he never got the chance to reach it? What if this was it? If only you knew. If only you knew. Someone said your name. You flinched, pulled abruptly back to the present. Megumi was gone. Shoko stood beside you, watching. Her eyes were as tired as ever, ringed with shadows, but beneath them, there was something else, understanding, concern. Go. You glanced towards Yaga, standing near Ino's stretcher. But Yaga said, if you leave quickly, he won't notice. You hesitated, unsure of what held you back. Orders, guilt, or the fear of what you might find? I just want to check on him. I don't like how I said that. I just want to check on him. Whatever. Shogo's lip curved into the barest hint of a smile, the kind shared between people who had seen too much and still chose to care. Of course you do. You nodded, your throat tightening. I'll be back soon. You found him in a metro station, bleeding, but still standing. From your position, you saw him alone, facing a powerful curse that loomed nearby, mourning another that was already dissolving into the air like smoke. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You move carefully, shoving a veil of poison between Nanami and the curse. Just as the energy began to form, he turned, his eyes widening in disbelief. Yes, I'm here. I'm here. What are you doing here? Leave. The curse moved faster than your technique. Before the veil could solidify, it hurled a blast of fire. The flames struck the forming barrier, igniting it mid-air. The resulting explosion tore through the platform, sending both of you flying through a wall of shattered glass. You hit the ground hard. Pain bloomed along your side. You tasted blood in your mouth. Nanami lay nearby, slumped against the wall, his head lolled, blood matted in his hair. You heard curses approaching. You had to get him out of there. Mahito's voice echoed through the broken metro station. You pressed against the wall, struggling to breathe. You hadn't made it far. There were too many curses and transfigured humans. Even if you reached Shoko now, you would be leading them straight to her, to the others. You looked down at Nanami. You done what you could, but it wasn't enough. Your phone was already in your hand. You didn't remember grabbing it. Blood smeared the screen as you dialed the number. It rang once. May May?
Man, quit playing with me, man. No, for real, don't play like that.
Why were you calling May May? Of all the calls I was expecting, yours wasn't one of them. I need that favor. Bring wee wee locations in the message. A pause. You saved her brother's life once. She couldn't say no to you. At least that's what you hope. I see. Do you have a place in mind? Your mind was racing. Where should you go? But one thing was certain. If Nanami stayed in Tokyo, he died. He died. He died. Wait. A place far, far away. Where he wanted to go. His dream place. I can go back. The voice on the other end of the line sighs. You need to recover properly, Nanami. You just woke up from a coma. 2 months. Her tone is calm, but firm, like she already knows he's going to argue, but it isn't interested in letting him win. The kids are alright. We've got it covered. Relax. But Gojo, it's not the same without him or the others, but we're managing. There's a pause. When she speaks again, her voice softens. And don't feel bad. It's better that you were there, recovering, instead of here, with everything that's happened. I don't know if you'll have made it. The Culling Games, the fight against Sukuna, Gojo's. How did so much happen in such a short time? Take a vacation. You deserve it. Another voice cuts in, familiar and annoyingly upbeat. Is this Yuji? Oh, my bad. I feel like you know too. You always wanted a vacation, Nanami. Just enjoy it. And with a cute nurse too. Appreciate it out. Nanami exhales, slow and tired. He doesn't respond. His gaze shifts to the window outside. She's in the garden. He watches her move. Focused, graceful, completely unaware he's looking. She took care of him for 2 full months in this quiet, hidden place no one knew about. She cooked, cleaned, treated his injuries, stayed. He already thanked her more than once. Still, he doesn't understand. Why here? Maybe it was just stress, a trauma response. She needed peace. Was it a coincidence that she brought him to a place he often dreamed about? Did he ever tell her about it during one of her breaks? He doesn't remember. And yet, she stayed here with him. Why? Just come back when you're ready. Or don't come back at all. And the line cuts off. Anyways, listen to Ino, Nanami. Listen to Ino. He's right. Recover properly and relax. Nanami's fingers tighten slightly around the phone. If the kids need anything, tell them they can contact me. Shoko hums. It's not quite a yes, not quite a no. Just that quiet sound she makes when she knows he means it. And Nanami, try not to mess this up again. He grunts and ends the call. The door opens behind you and you glance up. Nanami steps outside. He looks better, steadier after the last healing session, but he still has a way to go before he's fully recovered. Now that Reed. Now that he's awake, you can't help but wonder, would he prefer to go back and have Shoko heal him? He's not going to leave. He's gonna for sure listen to Shoko. So we'll just ask, how's everyone? Fine. They're still reorganizing after everything that happened. You nod. The chill runs through you at the memory. The updates you heard during those 2 months had been overwhelming, distant, chaotic, impossible to look away from. You weren't there to help. You couldn't be, and still you were grateful. What could I do? Grateful that Nanami had been far from all of it. You get up and smile at him. Are you ready to change your bandages? Okay, everything going quite well. You gently peel back the old bandages, then clean the wounds with practiced care. After so many days, the routine feels almost automatic. Ooh, 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 ooh. Man, this might be my favorite game of all time. Actually, now that I think about it. Hello. Let's just take a couple of seconds to. I gotta prepare myself to make sure, I gotta look all over his body to make sure that nothing is wrong, Let's just look and just make sure that nothing's out of place. He isn't hurting, nothing's bleeding, nothing's infected. Let's just look for a little bit and just look and just look and just look. I'm sorry. You sense Nanami's gaze on you. When you glance up, he looks away. You smile to yourself. It still hits you. He's awake. You've been doing this every day? His voice is quiet. You hadn't realized how much you missed hearing it. Yes. Why? You finished. Am I not a nurse? You finished wrapping the fresh bandages, your hands moving without thought. I'm your assigned doctor at Jujutsu High. Did you forget? Nanami lets out a little grunt, the same one he always used to make you laugh softly. Some things never changed. 2 years ago, Tokyo Jujutsu High. The director had told you that Shoko was overworked and needed support, so you were brought in to help. Your ability to heal with reverse curse technique was rare, valuable. Oh. The work was constant, but you handled it the best you could. One day, a new patient appeared, tall, broad-shouldered, with the calm, unreadable expression of someone who had seen too much and still kept going. Shoko let him in. This is Nanami Kento. Kento, why don't you try healing him while I take care of the others? You nodded, motioning for him to sit as Shoko moved on to the next case. The session was brief. You made small talk about the weather, a new bakery that had just opened in Kagurazaka? That word. You weren't sure if he was actually listening until he asked what kind of bread they sold. Shoko watched the two of you from across the room, glancing over now and then with a strange little look in her eyes. See, she see the camera screen. She see the camera screen. Later, as Nanami left, she turned to you. You're going to be responsible for treating him from now on, okay?
Oh, I ain't gonna lie, I'm ready for this.
Wingman Shoko, big dog got my back. You agreed and didn't think much of it at first. He rarely came in with more than a few cuts or minor injuries, nothing like the others, quiet, composed, always professional. After a few visits, he offered to buy you coffee during one of your breaks. Just once, he said, to return a favor, but then it kept happening over and over. Sometimes you wondered if he was flirting, but people flirted during work all the time. It was a way to pass the time, nothing more. Still, you liked his presence, the way he listened, and his deadpan humor. Eventually, you grew comfortable around him. He even smiled once or twice. You weren't sure if he meant it, but it stayed with you longer than it should have. One afternoon, during one of those quiet breaks, he sat beside you, fingers loosely wrapped around his cup. There was something different in his posture, like he was working up to something. Would you like to... Footsteps, shouting. We have an emergency. Come quick. Oh, no, but it was 2 years ago now. You didn't hesitate. You and Shoko ran to the surgical room. The patient, a young sorcerer, was already slipping. You tried everything. Nothing worked. When it was over, when the room had gone still, Shoko exhaled beside you. Exhaled beside you. He just got married. We need to tell his wife he didn't make it. You nodded numbly. You were glad it wouldn't be you delivering the news. Later, drained and raw, you sat down in the hallway. Nanami was there. Did he hear the news? Probably. He handed you a warm cup of coffee without a word. Thank you. You took a long sip, let the warmth anchor you. Oh, did you want to say something to me earlier? He looked at you for a long moment, searching, maybe, or deciding. Then he shook his head. It wasn't anything important. I get why he did that. Who wants to say, like, I'm assuming he wanted to say he wanted to, like, take me out on a date or whatever. But, like, who wants to ask somebody to go on a date after they couldn't help someone? At first, Nanami doesn't know what to do with so much free time. He starts with reading. You bought him a small stack of books from the village, some fiction, some poetry, a few obscure ones you thought might catch his eye. Obscure as in, he reads quietly in a house or stretched out in a hammock by the sea, eyes tracing the words as the waves roll in. But one night, he turns to you. Did you used to read to me before? You blink, surprised. Yes, I did. Did you hear it? I think so. It made the darkness a bit more bearable. Oh, okay, so what that was in the beginning when he was unconscious in a coma. We were reading to him. You bite your lip, trying not to smile too obviously. You want me to keep doing it? He hesitates, just for a breath. It's just you and me, babes. Just you and me. Don't need to be shy. Don't need to be shy. Please. Oh, I look a back. It's that word right there. It's that word right there. So you do. You read to him every day, sometimes on the couch, sometimes at his bedside. He listens with his eyes closed, his breathing slow and steady. And sometimes you think you catch the hint of a smile on his lips. Life on the island settles into something soft, peaceful. Perhaps seems like a married type of life. You keep healing him, guiding him back into his body bit by bit. And when he's strong enough to walk more easily, you show him around. You've grown vegetables in the gardens. Oh my God. You've grown vegetables in the garden, herbs along the edges. Nanami offers to help, but you refuse. He's not ready yet. So he sits in a chair nearby, watching. The breeze tousles his hair. Sometimes he closes his eyes and just breathes, long and deep, like he's never allowed himself to before. Thank you for bringing me here. He pauses. If I had died, I wouldn't have known what this could be. If only you knew. At least you get to experience in this universe, right? Your heart stirs. He says something like that sometimes, quiet, honest things he probably doesn't realize affect you the way they do. You deserve to rest. I never believed that before. Rest felt like weakness, like stepping away meant giving up. He glances towards the sea. But now, I think I finally understand the difference. That's good to hear. You rise slowly, feeling the strain in your legs as you stretch out the stiffness. I need to go to the village for supplies. I'll be back soon. You help him back inside. He doesn't say anything, but the way his eyes follow you says enough. He wants to go with you. Stay inside, okay? Why? Are you afraid I'll follow you? Ooh.
Ooh, decisions.
Okay. Just go with the second one. Give me a few more days, and I'll be carrying the groceries myself. Then rest up. Prove me wrong. He hums but doesn't reply, just leans back in a chair, watching you go. The last time you went to the village, he was still unconscious. You locked the door, just in case. But now he's awake, mobile, and stubborn. If he wanders too far, he could hurt himself. You glance at the humidifier in the bedroom. During his worst night, you used to add a trace of your poison, just enough to numb the pain, let him sleep. You could use it now, just a little. He wouldn't notice. It would keep him from leaving the house until you return. I don't think he would follow me. If he listens to Shoko, then he gonna listen to like his personal nurse. Like, you trust Nanami. He's stronger now, clearer. It'll be fine. You'll only be gone a few hours. I don't need to poison him. When you return, he is asleep on a chair by the window, book resting in his lap. You smile and gently take it from his hands. He murmurs your name in his sleep, barely audible. He's thinking about me, he's thinking about me, he's thinking about me. You don't know when it started, this feeling, but now that it's here, you can't seem to let it go. You and Nanami are out on one of his daily walks. The air is warm, the sky is clear, and the sea breeze follows you through the trees. That's when you find it. A cave, tucked behind the rocks, half hidden by overgrowth. The entrance is wide and cool, the ground inside littered with shells and smooth stone. Nanami pauses at the threshold. You glance at him. You can tell he wants to say something. You've known him long enough to recognize the way his posture shifts, the quiet tension in his shoulders. But you wait. He'll speak when he's ready. You step inside to gather a few shells, something small to decorate the house. That's when you hear it. You freeze. A curse. You whip around, but Nanami is still at the entrance. He can't see it, can't sense it yet. Oh, dang. You move quickly, summoning a small poison trap and trapping the creature in it. The air shimmers briefly, then crumples, dissolving to smoke and ash. Nanami must have felt the spike in cursed energy because he calls out, "Is everything okay?" You glance at what's left of the curse, just faint residue now, then turn to him with a bright smile. "Everything's fine." But his voice comes again, lower, more serious. I'm gonna tell him, "There's no need to lie to my man. I'm sorry, I can't lie to my man." What happened in there? I felt cursed energy. Tell him. It was just a small curse. His eyes widen slightly and his stance shifts, more alert now. You raise your hands gently. "I already took care of it, don't worry." You start walking to the entrance. After a moment, he follows. He relaxes a little, but glances over his shoulder more than once. "It's alright. I got it down. Like, big dog, I'm here. You just need to relax. I know I'm a nurse, but I still can throw a little punch, throw a little curse at you. Like, don't even worry about it." Outside, a little rumble rolls across the sky. Wind rustles the trees. "Breathe, girl." And dark clouds creep in where sunlight once was. A sudden gust lifts the scent of rain in the air, and then it starts. Heavy drops patters against the leaves, and thunder echoes all around you. Maybe we should wait a little. You find a dry spot beneath a rocky outcrop and sit on a large stone. Nanami joins you, and together you watch the rain pour over the trees and ocean. It's quiet, almost peaceful. Then he speaks. "Why did you choose this place, this island?" Island, gal. You turn to him. Does he not remember? "You told me once you wanted to go to a place just like this." October 30th, one day before the Shibuya accident. You had finished work for the day and were drinking with Shoko, who, as you learned, could drink a lot. I mean, with what she's seen and what she went through in her life, I don't blame her. I would smoke and drink too. Like, the two of you sat outside on the stairs, watching the night stretch over Tokyo, the bottle of sake between you. That's when Nanami arrived. You looked up but didn't say anything, just held out the bottle silently. He hesitated, then took it. At some point, Shoko left, maybe to grab more drinks from the convenience store. You weren't really sure. The buzz in your head made the minutes blur together. Now it was just you and Nanami, and a quiet, comfortable silence. "Do you have a dream?" "What?" Oh, okay. His voice broke the stillness like a stone into still water. You blinked at him. No one had ever asked you that question. You never asked yourself. You never really wanted anything. You just did your job. And the idea of wanting something so badly and failing to get it was terrifying. "Yeah, life. You let out a dry laugh, trying to shake the thought off. "Not really. I don't want anything. That's a waste." You smiled to yourself. Sober Nanami wouldn't have said that so directly. "What about you then, since dreams are so important?" He stared at the little sake cup in his hand, then down it in one smooth motion. "To go somewhere quiet, an isolated island, maybe just relaxing, reading a book, feeling the wind. And that's exactly what you're doing now, Nanami. That's exactly what you're doing now. That's what you should have been doing in the canon world, in the canon universe. As he spoke, you could almost see it. The image forming behind your eyes like a memory that hadn't happened yet. It was like a glimpse into something you never thought about, a future. Not in any real way, not yours. The feeling felt like tasting a drug, addicting. You wanted to hear him keep talking about it. What else? Something that makes your heart ache when you think about it. He didn't answer right away. Then his voice cut the silence again. To get married. You glanced at his left hand. No ring. Something inside you stirred, but you ignored it. You haven't found someone you could see a future with? His gaze lifted to meet yours, heavy lidded from the alcohol, but clear underneath. He's talking about me. He's talking about me. I'm the one he wants to marry. I have. Your breath caught slightly. Then what's stopping you? Y'all haven't even dated yet, sweetie. Let's. Whew. I understand, like, he's a good man, Savannah, but like you gotta slow down first. Not the type to go fast, right? A shadow passed across his face, subtle, but not enough to shift the air between you. I wouldn't bear to leave them behind. Oh my. Then take me with you. I don't care. Take me with you. Take me with you. I don't care if I sound crazy. Take me with you. But like seriously though, I thought about this before. Before you could say anything else, Shoko returned, arms full of snacks and more drinks. The moment passed, but you didn't forget it. Even long after the night faded, those words stayed with you. They echoed every time you looked at him. Oh, so he doesn't remember because he was drunk. If he didn't have to be a sorcerer, he could have that life, a family. You've seen so many lives cut short, so many dreams abandoned mid-sentence. You didn't want that for him. Somehow, more than anything, you wanted him to be one of the few who got to live. Maybe you couldn't escape this cursed world, but maybe he could. And if you could help him reach that future, you would. Nanami sits beside you, eyes closed as you finish speaking. For a moment, you wondered, did he fall asleep? Was your story that boring? You huffed a soft, fake offended laugh and leaned just slightly towards him. Did you seriously fall asleep while I was talking? His eyes open slowly and your breath catches in your throat. No, I was appreciating the sound of your voice. His gaze holds yours. You can't look away. I kept dreaming of it. That's what brought me back. You blink. Your heart skips a beat. I was afraid I'd never wake up again. I just wanted to see you one more time. You swallowed hard, pulse thudding in your chest. And why did you want to see me again? You know, don't do that. You know. He doesn't move. He just turns his head slightly to face you more fully. To tell you, it's you. The one I saw a future with. The one who's by my side in my dream. Your breath catches. I understand it's not sudden, babes. Don't trust. It's not sudden. I understand if it's that sudden. Okay, you lean in. He freezes for a second, then melts into it. It's getting hot in here. I'm like low-key like, it's getting hot in here. His hand lifts, warm and careful, cupping your face. His thumb brushes lightly against your cheek, and then the contact sends a quiet shiver down your spine. Outside, the storm rolls on, thunder distant, rain streaking across the sky. You kiss for a long time, and when it finally breaks, your forehead rests lightly against his. You close your eyes, breathing him in. He smells like warmth and rain and something familiar, something that sinks into your chest and settles there, soft and safe. You lean into his shoulder. He lets you. Together you watch the storm paint the sea in streaks of gray and silver. And in the silence, your heart settles into something softer than it's felt in a long time. Good God. After the kiss, The days seem to pass more quickly. Nanami remains respectful, almost too much so. He doesn't initiate anything beyond soft kisses, shared glances, quiet touches, but it's enough. That's all I need. That's all I need. You spend your time wrapped in a kind of quiet happiness. You read curled up together on the couch, take slow walks along the beach at dusk, and sometimes splash each other in the shallows like you're both younger, freer, lighter. On rainy days, he prepares meals with you, slow and careful with his hands, or naps beside you under a blanket while you read out loud to him. Sometimes he holds your hand without saying a word, and that alone feels like everything. He grows more focused during his rehabilitation, more serious, like he's training for something. There's one particular movement he repeats, slow, controlled. I'm sorry. What was the? I'm sorry. But I zoned out a little bit while I was reading. What are we? The word of this catch me off guard. I'm sorry. There's one particular movement he repeats, slow, control, again and again. You don't know what it means, but you don't ask. You help him anyways. Soon he's strong enough to join you on trips in the village. You're relieved. It's good to walk beside him again, to know he's there. While you're buying fish, the old fisherman gives Nanami a warm smile. It's great to finally see you. Your wife was very devoted to your recovery. Nanami glances at you, and you freeze. You let out a breathy, embarrassed laugh and quickly turn away, moving to the next stall before he can say anything. So, I've been promoted to a husband now? This community is very traditional, to the point where unmarried man and woman aren't supposed to live alone together. I didn't feel like explaining the full situation, okay? He studies you for a beat. That's the title I wouldn't mind earning. You don't know how hard I'm trying not to scream right now. You let out an awkward laugh and wave it off, still mortified by the fisherman's assumption, but your heart is fluttering a little faster. He looks so good when he smiled. Damn! You walk side by side through the village, warmth still lingering in your chest when you start to hear the whispers. A creature hunting the outskirts, strange disappearances, mostly children, electronic devices malfunctioning, flickering lights, phones cutting out, radios dying mid-sentence. Before you can process it fully, Nanami has already stepped forward to gathering villagers. Do you have any more information about this creature? You quickly move to his side, your pulse spiking. He shouldn't be thinking about curses, not now, maybe not ever again. I don't know. I actually don't know about this part. I want to say let him speak. I don't know. Should we just do anything? Because I'm not sure. I want to let him speak. Because letting him speak don't necessarily means he's gonna go out to find a curse. My mama told me to pick right over here, and the queen and king said so with my big fat potato. Let him speak. You watch him speak to the villagers, heart pounding, but you don't stop him and stay by his side. He listens, asks questions, then turns to you. It might be a curse. Yes. What should we do? You open and close your hands, glancing at the villagers. We need to gather more information. I'll talk to him later. Oh, brother. He nods and you start walking back home together. When you finally leave the village, you exhale. A deep breath you hadn't realized you were holding. If by the end of this, Nanami is dead, sorry. Nanami has been more active lately. He walks with less hesitation, talks with more ease. Some days he even goes to the village alone, just for the quiet routine of it. Part of you feels unsettled, wondering if he's going after that curse, but you try not to worry about it too much. When he returns today, he finds you in the garden. He sets down a small basket of vegetables he picked up from the market and joins you for his usual routine. The one movement he's repeated for weeks now. Watch him do it easily, no scream, no hesitation. He kneels to the ground, breathing steady. Good job, you don't even need to practice anymore. But he doesn't rise. You step towards him, brow furrowed. Are you alright? I no doubt. Wait, I just realized, has he been going down on his knee? I'm sorry, If I press, hold on, let me make sure this is not too close to my mouth so I know I'm not too loud. Is he about to propose? Y'all, if he's proposing, I'm scared, bro. Bro, if he reaches into his pocket, you freeze. He pulls out something. Oh my god! You freeze, and he pulls out something small and ring, simple but beautiful, made of pale, smooth pearls, each one slightly different from the next. Your hand flies to your mouth. I wouldn't be. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. You brought me back. You helped me remember what it felt like to want something, to have a future. You helped me make my dreams a reality, and now I hope we can build the next one together. He holds the ring up to you. Like, I'm being like so for real. If he dies, then oh my god. Is there no, I should have saved it. Is there a way to save it? Oh, fuck. If he dies, blame me. Obviously, just blame me. Because what the fuck was I thinking? We're about to get married, please. I really hope we don't die, bro. Come on out. Come on out. Your breath catches. For a moment, the world goes quiet. Just the sound of the ocean, the wind threading through the trees, and the steady beat of your heart. You look at him, at Nanami, the man who, even now, is he blushing? The man who, even now, still carries so much quiet in his eyes. But this is different. There's hope in him now, and you feel it blooming in you too. Yes, of course I will. He exhales like he's been holding his breath for months. When he rises, you meet him. Did y'all even date? I mean, I guess. I ain't complaining. Hey, say yes. When he rises, you meet him halfway and kiss him. His arms come around you, anchoring you against him. And for the first time in a long time, there's nothing pulling either of you away. Just love. Dun, 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 he's never imagined a future like this. Quiet mornings, the sound of the sea drifting in through open windows. The woman he loves sitting beside him, brushing her fingers over his wrist. After everything, he thought peace would feel foreign, but it doesn't. It feels right. They're engaged now. She said yes with tears in her eyes and a laugh in her throat. He still sees that moment when he closes his eyes, her hand in her mouth, the breeze in her hair, the faint smell of salt and flowers. He hasn't stopped wearing that smile that came with it. So when he brings it up, just casually between sips of tea, he doesn't expect a shift in her expression. I was thinking maybe we could go to Tokyo, choose wedding clothes, tell the others, but she doesn't want to leave. She stills, blinks, then calmly sips her drink. Do you really think that's necessary? He watches her over the rim of his cup. Why does she want to go to Tokyo? I don't think there's anything happening right now. It'd be good, don't you think? We'll come back after. She hums, a sound without commitment. Do you really want to go? I mean, he said we're gonna go back, so we're gonna come back, so I'm not understanding what's her problem. Our problem. Yes, I do. She nods slowly and gets up. I see. Let me think about it, okay? She leans in, presses a soft kiss to his forehead, and walks out of the room. He watches her go, a small crease forming between his brows. Did I say something wrong? I'm confused. Like, is there something still going on in Tokyo? One afternoon, he tries to turn on the television just to check the weather. Maybe listen to something light while he works in the kitchen. But nothing happens. No sound, no static. The screen stays black. He checks the cord, the outlet. Everything's plugged in, exactly as it should be. Strange. Later, he picks up the phone to try calling the village. The line is dead, no dial tone, not even static. A hollow silence fills the room. His fingers hover over the receiver for a moment before he sets it down. Could it be the curse doing? The thought lingers, but he doesn't say it out loud. And lately, he's been feeling weaker. Oh my God, girl, please! She's been poisoning this man! I've been poisoning this man. It's really not that serious. You can't make nobody stay. Let me take my glasses off. I'm like getting hot. He mentions it to her once while they're eating dinner. She gives him a small smile and says, I got myself heated. Why am I doing this to my man? Don't do that. She gives him a small smile and says, probably the heat, the humidity. Right. That's funny. Summer coming in strong. He nods, tries to believe it, but it doesn't quite sit right. And the villagers are still talking. More children gone missing. More screams, malfunctions. He can't ignore it anymore. We should go after that curse. She hesitates, then give a quiet answer. I know. Today. She holds his gaze. There's a beat of silence between them. Then she sighs. All right. She agrees, but her body tells a different story. The way her shoulders stay tense. The way she doesn't look at him when she says it. He notices, though he doesn't understand. Why does she seem afraid? They're strong enough, aren't they? You follow the villagers' clues deeper into the forest. The air thickens around you, damp and heavy. Moss clings to the trunks, and the trees seem to lean inward like they're watching. You didn't want to be here, not like this. You glance at Nanami. He walks just ahead of you, shoulders square, steps steady, like this is just another mission, another curse. But it's not. You didn't pull him back from the edge of death so he could return to this life. You didn't spend weeks at his side, healing him, holding him, just to watch the world chew him up again. You don't want him to fight anymore. You want him to stay with you, safe. The cursed energy hits all at once, jagged and wrong. The curse lurches from the underbrush, fast and snarling, mouth open too wide. Nanami moves to intercept, but you're faster. Your rage surges like blood in your throat. You throw your hand forward, and your poison answers, not careful, not precise. It explodes from your fingers like venom, dark and burning and alive. It hits the curse full on, slamming it into its chest and wrapping around its limbs, choking it, drowning it in your fury. I need to put my glasses back on, I can't see shit. It screams high, shrill, and ugly. Like somebody I know. You don't stop. You push more into it, more than necessary. You burn it down to nothing until the air stinks of rot and smoke and something worse. Why she ain't do this before? Ash rains down, catching in your hair. Your chest heaves. There's nothing left of it, not even a trace. Something brushes your arm and you flinch, breath catching in your throat, but it's only Nanami. He steps closer, gently pulling you into his arms. It's all right, my dear. You let yourself lean into him, though your pulse is still racing, adrenaline burning hot beneath your skin. Your hands are trembling, and you don't know if it's from the poison or the fury you haven't fully let go of. Thank you for helping those people. You don't look at him yet, your heart's still pounding. I'm fine now. You don't need to worry about me so much anymore. I know. Your voice is soft, but it wavers. But I still do. He nods slightly, then steps back just enough to place a hand at your back. Come on, let's go back home. The two of you walk in silence, your fingers brushing lightly, your steps slow through the quiet trees. But something inside you is still burning. How many more times will the world try to call him back? How many more times will he answer? You don't know. Are you willing to find out? They arrive back home. The air feels clearer now, clearer somehow, like something heavy has finally lifted. He steps through the door and pauses, just for a moment, letting the silence settle around him. Then out of quiet curiosity, he walks to the television and presses the power button. It turns on, the screen glowing softly. He checks the phone next. It works too. Oh, it was the curse. So it really was the curse. My bad. I was like, ooh, I feel stupid now. My bad, y'all. I thought it. Behind him, he hears the rustle of pages. She's on the sofa now, a book in hand. She looks at him and pats the seat beside her, an invitation. He crosses the room and sinks into the space next to her. Their arms touch, and that small point of contact is all it takes to settle something inside him. She opens the book and begins to read, her rhythm soothing in a way that nothing else is. He closes his eyes and listens. He doesn't need to go back to Tokyo to keep helping. Not really. He can still support them, reach out, stay connected, visit when it's needed. But the pressure is gone. The weight, the sense that everything depends on him. It's been going for a while now. And in its place, something else has taken root. Root. Something quieter, more certain. All he can think about now is a dream he once spoke aloud under the stars, barely believing in it. And how soon it'll finally become real. The sun is setting, casting the sky in warm streaks of orange, pink, and gold. The sea sparkles with the light, waves catching the glow like scattered gems. The island is alive with quiet celebration, laughter in the distance, soft music playing on someone's old speaker, the scent of grilled food mixed with flowers sprung across the wooden arch behind you. He looks good. It looks good. You stand barefoot in the sand, holding Nanami's hand as the ceremony unfolds. He looks gorgeous in the fading light, your soon-to-be husband. You try to memorize everything, the way his thumb moves over yours, slow and reassuring, the way the breeze plays with his hair, the way his eyes never leave yours. Going back to Tokyo had been nerve-wracking. The city was loud, sharp, full of old ghosts. You were afraid that once he was there, surrounded by it all again, he'd choose to leave, to keep fighting, to die. But you didn't try to stop him. You waited, and he chose this island. He chose to stay with you. He clears his throat, and a small crowd quiets. There was a time I thought I knew what I was meant for. Work, responsibility, sacrifice. But you reminded me that living is not the same as surviving. Damn. Damn. That strength isn't just an endurance, but in choosing peace when it's offered. You gave me that choice, and today I make mine. I choose you. In every version of this life, I choose you. You don't wait for the official signal. You step forward and kiss him, period. The moment your lips meet, cheers erupt. Through the blur of your tears, you see familiar faces in the crowd. Shoko is clapping with that tired little smile that says more than words ever could. Ino is sobbing, and someone hands him a tissue. Nanami's Kohai are there too, all of them. His face lights up when he sees them. That rare, unguarded smile spread across his face. Nephew Yuji is the most enthusiastic, waving both arms like a kid at a festival. Later, you find a moment to yourself and walk down to the sea. The sky has dimmed into lavender. The waves are quiet. Nanami appears at their side and takes your hand, fingers intertwining with yours. Which dreams should we chase now? You glance at him, surprised. What? You always focus on everyone else, on me, on healing, on protecting. When was the last time you thought about what you wanted? If I wanted something for myself and lose it, I don't know what I'll do. What I'll do? He squeezed your hand. Then don't do it alone. Anxiety here. If you go throughout life without having like any goals or dream in mind because you're scared of not achieving them is the wrong mindset to have, because like how do you know you're going to achieve them if you don't try, so that's not really a good mindset to have. That's what I was trying to say. I really hope that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense. Hopefully it does. You just have to keep on trying, keep on striving towards it. Or you can always just change. You have like your entire lifetime to do something. If it's terrifying to have a dream by yourself, then let's create one together. You smile, your heart full, and lean your head against his shoulder. And for a moment, just one perfect moment, you wish you could stay like this forever. Maybe you can't, but you'll carry this moment with you. Always. Bro, this is so cute, man. stopped breathing for a second. Hold on. You lie on the bed with Nanami, your fingers threaded tightly together like a promise neither of you will let slip. The breeze from the open window carries the scent of the ocean, salt and blossoms, cool against your fever-warm skin. His other hand drifts down your side. The pads of his fingers barely touching you, tracing every curve like he's mapping out a treasure he never thought he'd hold. He leans in, lips brushing yours, soft at first, like a question, then deeper, needier. His mouth slants over yours as your breath catches. You're so beautiful like this. I still can't believe you're mine. I'm trying not to scream right now. That's why I sound like this. I'm trying not to scream right now. I still can't believe you're mine. I'm gonna have to cut some of this stuff out. I'm gonna have to cut some of this out. My love, my love. Oh, bitch! um, um, a tape comes out of the TV. Oh, this also was in the other game that I played with Geto. That feeling you should give it to someone. There's no kitchen fire lit, but the scent of warm bread drifts faintly around the deck. It's going as quickly as it came, like a dream interrupted. Do you pronounce her name as Kaiwei? Kaiwei? Kiwei? Kaiwei? I'm so sorry if I'm mispronouncing it. Oh hey, you're back. Come, let's have a talk. Dude, I'm still stuck on what I just seen, dude. Thanks. How was it? I hope you enjoyed the tape. Welcome aboard our ship, the Empress Conquest. The captain, they allow us to connect the AVs, aka alternate universes. They're made with ingredients we gather on our travels, like slow brine ambers and cliche caramel. Those sound familiar. Which ingredients are you using for the next tape? I'm not sure yet. The crew members will be meeting soon to decide. Remember to vote. Okay. Sure thing, darling. If you need anything, you know where to find me. Thank you for being on the journey with us. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Absolute cinema. I have no complaints. The character was fine. Like, when I say fine, I mean fun. The story, I really love the story. It was really good, very engaging, interesting. I really love the flashbacks also. I enjoyed every single thing about this game. Now I'm thinking about if I should go buy the full version for Geto. Yeah, this was Stay With Me with Nanami. If you want me to play any more games by this creator, full blessing. Sorry, let me know. Also, if you have any visual novel recommendations, comment them down below, and I will play them at some point. My schedule for now, I want to try recording every week. We will see, because I'm in college, I also work, so we'll see. I'm hoping every week I can record something. This has been Stay With Me. I am Anxiety G, and I will see y'all next time. Bye. Absolute cinema.